I swear my life is a movie. Capricorn, y'all can feel like that.
This is an
I got a story to tell. And I just, like, I just got out the shower. Give me a minute. I don't know, fucking mouse. I've been seeing rats and mice all fucking more. I seen a big ass rat on a platform this morning. Then I feel like I just saw a mouse one. I feel like my daughter was sick, right? I don't know because I haven't spoken to her. I just know the text message that her dumbass mother sent me, right? But I feel like she had like pain on the right side of her back. So she could have had like slight pneumonia or something like that. Because I got this pain on the right side of my back, the lower side. Not crazy pain, but I know it was there. And I know it came around the time my daughter got sick, so me and my daughter like really connected. And I feel whatever she feel, you know? And I haven't spoken to her. I feel like she had like pain up in the back of her back.
Please be careful while riding the escalator. Please face forward while riding this escalator.
Definitely snugged up because the weather changes. It's like freezing out. Last night, it was fucking freezing.
Please do not sit on the steps or the
Mask up, gloves up, double layered up.
getting on and off.
So the weather definitely is about to get cold as shit outside.
Please face forward while riding this escalator.
Baby's clothes, push carts, and pull carts are not permitted on the escalator. For your children's safety, do not allow them to play on or near the escalator.
Hear that? For your children's safety.
Sit on the steps or the
If you're aware, you're aware.
watch your
I'm
steps
just talking about my daughter.
and off. Please be careful while riding the escalator.
I pay attention to all the
While
signs.
riding this escalator.
So
Baby's clothes, push carts, and pull
if
carts
y'all don't know,
are not permitted on the escalator.
I'm going through something spiritually right now.
Children's safety, do not allow
Where
them to play on or near the escalator.
Please do not sit on the steps or the handrail.
I gotta be careful about my words.
Step getting
But
on.
I don't know if I believe that the Bible is real.
Careful while riding the escalator. Please face forward while riding this escalator.
So of course I'm gonna go through something if I feel like that. Right?
701 train around Coppermine Track 301, Woodside, Jamaica, Mineola, Hicksville, Bethpage, Farmingdale, Wynage, Deer Park, Federal, Nicholas, change it to make it to the air train, JFK Airport Track 301.
Right on time. All right, we made it on the train. Peace and love. Let me pay for my ticket, and we're gonna get into a reader. So as I'm going through whatever I'm going through, right? And I take a note on what religion actually do to people. I think about my aunt that adopted me, that I grew up in a house with. And I think about there's all these religious people I've been around, right? And so I'm going back and forth on what's true or not, right? Peace and love, Ronnie Blade, right? And only thing I could do is be honest. I don't advise nobody to follow what I'm saying, you know, because I could be wrong, right? But I don't think I am, right? So, I got this debate going on in my mind all day long. And it's been like that for the last couple of days because it's almost letting go. It's like, okay, well, if the Bible ain't real, right? Or if the Bible is not what I believe it to be, where do that leave me? Because I still got a relationship with God. But where did that leave me? If I walk away from the Bible, where does that leave me? Right? Then, peace and love. So, Spirit got a funny way of working, right? So I'm riding on the train to work. I gotta catch one train to another train, right? So this lady get on the train and she got the pamphlets and she talking, right? And she talking and she's saying like, you know, you don't know the day or the time that Jesus is on his way back. And she stands right in front of me, by the way. And she talking, she's singing gospel songs, right? Right? And I'm like, now, is this guy using somebody to convey a message to me, right? That Jesus is on his way back, right? Right? Or is this an example of somebody brainwashed by religion so much, so scared that they're gonna go to hell so much that they wake up 4 o'clock in the morning to come talk to people in chains and pass out pamphlets about Jesus Christ is returning. So I don't know if it was my ego, so I blurted out, when? Right? Then she look at me and say, no man know the time and place. All right. Then I think about my aunt, right? And I'm just being honest with y'all. Then I think about my aunt that raised me. that took me to church 4 times out of the week. And all the people that went to church 4 or 5 days out of the week because Jesus was coming back. She died at 50-something years old, and she had cancer. Right? And before she died, she kind of got kicked out of the church. Right? Is this a sign from God? Is this a sign from God? Or is this proof how brainwashed people are? So I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm going back and forth in my spirit with the Bible right now. Because I want to believe that this is the book of God. But on the flip side, you know, is that lady brainwashed and so scared to go to hell that she feel like she doing something righteous. And all them people 30 years ago stayed in the house because Jesus was coming back. He ain't come back yet. People 100 years were saying Jesus is coming back. He ain't come back yet. People 200 years ago were saying Jesus is coming back. He ain't come back yet. So this is something I would never go against God. And I would never try to lead people astray. That's why I say, just listen to what I'm saying, but you ain't got to follow what I'm saying. I got people in the audience that's going to say, Jesus changed his mind. And, you know, Jesus is the way. Yeah, you could be right, but on the flip side, you could just be brainwashed though. Right? Nobody question nothing no more. But I do though. You know? And I've been reading like the books in the Bible, right? That's why I don't want nobody to follow me right now. You know what I mean? Because I'm going through something. You know? It's almost like believing somebody was your parents and you find out you was adopted. You know, it's like being raised by a lot, right? So while I'm going through this, right? While I'm going through this, the lady pop up on the train talking about Jesus coming back. And then the inside of me, I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like my life is like a fucking movie. It's no coincidence that I'm going through what I'm going through. And then when I went to get on the train today, right? I'm telling you, I never seen this shit like this, right? I'm on one train, waiting to get on the train. But I look over on the other side of the train, it's a big ass rat. You know, New York, the rats be like on the train tracks. But this rat was walking amongst the people. Right? Then I get to my other train station and I see a little ass mouse run amongst the people. Right? So I'll take everything as a sign, right? I take everything as a sign. So, me personally, it just don't sit right with me. I told you, like I'm listening and I'm into the Ethiopian Bible, right? I feel like this nigga got louder because I was talking. Right? That's another thing though. I could be wrong though. What time is it on the clock? I pay attention to everything that's around me. 11 and 9, got the number 20. 20 is the number of judgment, right? So I'm gonna be going through this, And then it's like, if I do decide to put the Bible down, which I really feel like I'm gonna do, I still talk to God all day, right? That don't stop my connection to God because of a book. But I just can't, it bothers me that the God in the Bible is killing everybody. And nobody talks about this shit. The God in the Bible is killing everybody. He killing kids, he killing women, he wiping out whole cities. He's sending other people to kill everybody. But then the commandments say thou shalt not kill, but God is killing everybody in the Bible. Then it say God is a jealous God. Well, I know jealousy comes from the devil, right? Jealousy comes from the devil. So for God, for the Bible to say that, that's his words, that God is a jealous God, it's like, how the fuck is God a murderer in the Bible and he a jealous God in the Bible, right? Then he talk about, and you know, I am Anunnaki, by the way. I gotta accept the fact that I'm not like regular human beings. The gifts that I display in front of everybody, you already know that I ain't from this motherfucking planet. Hit it, bing, bing. You already know I'm not from this fucking planet. I gotta accept, some of y'all from this planet, some of y'all normal human beings, but I know I ain't never been normal. I never been normal. I told you, I'm a teacher, right? So I go to work right now. When I go to work, I don't talk to people, right? You know why I don't talk to people? Because I know too fucking much, right? And I barely meet people that's on the frequency that I'm on. Niggas is talking about the 50 Cent documentary. Niggas is talking about worldly dumbass shit. I'm on another level when it comes to knowledge, right? So I barely talk to people, right? Because they're gonna look at me like I'm crazy, or they're gonna try to attack me in some type of way, right? Right? But I do got a channel, you know, and I was driven to start this channel. Now we almost at 1 million views, right? So evidently, I'm doing something that I'm supposed to be doing, right? So in the book of Enoch, right? The book of Enoch talk about the Anunnaki. I'm gonna say the Anunnaki. They talk about the Anunnaki, who was the children of heaven that live in the spiritual world, impregnated, right, the daughters of earth. And before they did that, they knew that was gonna be against God, but they did it anyway. Told them about astrology. They told them about the knowledge of the plants, right? They told them about numerology. They even, so far, they talk about how they taught women how to do their eyelids. Now it's 2025, and you got women walking around with like fake eyelids. But the book of Enoch is talking about how the Anunnaki taught women how to beautify their eyelids, right? Hold on. So the Anunnaki taught people taught the daughters of Earth, right? About astrology, how to heal themselves with plants. Probably taught them how to smoke weed. They taught them how to make swords and weapons, right? They even taught them about, don't believe me, go read the shit for yourself, right? They got audio versions of the Bible, so nobody got an excuse no more, right? They taught them how to do their eyelids. They taught them how to put makeup on, right? They probably taught them how to smoke weed and drink alcohol and all that type of shit, right? So God got mad because, in the Bible, I'm saying, I'm not talking about, see, there's a difference, right? The God in that Bible got mad because the Anunnaki taught these people about spiritual law and the secrets to the clouds, right? But then I think about it, that's what I do. I teach people about numerology. I tell people about what's going on. I tell people about lies and history. I tell people about plants and how to heal themselves, because Dr. Sebi was my doctor, right? In a world where everybody dying from AIDS, HIV, cancer, diabetes, and all this shit, I tell people what to eat and what not to eat. I'm vegan for a reason, right? I'm vegan. I don't eat from an animal for a reason, right? So it's like, why would God get mad? Like, do God want us to be dumb? Right? If people dying on the planet every day and there's plants that can heal you, why would God be mad if you discovered a plant that cure cancer? Right? So it's like everything about the God in the Bible come off like a devil. It's like, I want you to be dumb so I could know everything. That's not what I believe what God is. I believe that's what the devil. I'm a jealous God, so I'm gonna kill you, burn you up in hell. I'm gonna curse your kids, right? Because you serve idol gods when you could literally come down from the sky and show me that you exist. So it's like, I'm having a hard time believing that the God that I serve is a murderer. That the God that I serve killed babies. In the Bible, slavery is permitted, right? Women don't have no rights in the Bible, right? They pretty much get raped in the Bible, right? What God, right? If God created man and woman equal, why would it be okay for women to be raped?